Hey. Bring it.
Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you all to another episode of the Black Market Podcast presented by Hack the Markets. I am one of your co-hosts, AC, also known as the Market Oracle.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. You know who this is, the Market Prodigy, ready to make you some money. Because I'm about to be throwing some money this weekend.
Ooh.
Said he gonna be throwing it. Where you going? What strip club you going to, man?
I need to ask the audience.
Ask the audience. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think nobody on here that can tell us right now.
I know 4K.
Okay.
I had a favorite. Unfortunately, it lost its business.
Business got shut down.
Salute to him.
We know how he got the name 4K. They say that's how much he spend every night.
Go 4K deep in the club. Ooh.
Drop. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, they love to see 4K come in the building. They like, oh yeah, we finna make some money tonight.
You gotta hold your hand high.
We finna make some money tonight.
Yeah.
I already know. Hey, so it sounds like, man. So what you think about doing, man? You talking about going to one this weekend or something?
I'm talking about going to one this weekend. My boy 4K said they done shut down Follies, so I need a plan B up in here, man.
Oh man. Sound like some summer fun that's going on out here since you can't go leisure and all that stuff since they got a whole bunch of other stuff.
The trick to it is we want to get to the strip club. We want to have a good time, but I ain't trying to catch no Delta variant. Hey, has anybody been to a strip club lately? Are they wearing masks?
Probably not.
No.
Do they have?
They're not wearing
masks.
They
have COVID-friendly strip clubs? I mean, can you imagine somebody completely naked and all they got on is a COVID mask?
Yeah.
Hey, you know they was doing that earlier though. They had put the outside strip clubs and everything, man. They was doing all types of crazy stuff down here in Atlanta.
Drive through.
Yeah, drive through all types of stuff, man.
You lying,
man? I'm not playing, man.
Time out. How you supposed to get a lap dance in a drive-through strip?
Look, we're
gonna dance on the car.
Great, you know.
No,
she gonna dance on the car, man. Or you can open up the door. You know, you can open up the door. She can get in with you. That's violating COVID restrictions. But
I was about to say that defeat the whole purpose.
Hey,
Jerome, you gonna tell you what, man? I'm gonna tell you.
You shouldn't be there then.
Hey, Jerome, I'm gonna tell you how you make sure you're good.
I'm listening.
Hey, you make sure you bring Raheem the Dream with you, man.
Let's go.
You're gonna be patrol good.
Hey, my boy said I'm good in every hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
Hey,
that's hilarious.
Make sure you bring Raheem the Dream. We can live the dream. Man. We living it, man.
Boy, I just got my paycheck too.
Oh, you can go spend it now, boy.
Boy,
get you some J's.
Rent.
Hey, shoot, screw rent, boy. You don't need no rent, man.
Hey, God got you.
Up on a Tuesday, man. You got to go up, boy.
That's what you guys said.
Yeah, like man, hey, and then like all you got to do is just not pay your mortgage and then say, you know, it's COVID related, and then you just pay the next month.
Hey, with that Delta variant, hey, everybody about to be back home, so them PPP loans about to be back in full effect.
Oh man, hey, and everybody know about them PPP loans, man. We talked about them, like they were catching people.
Yeah, but I want to transition a little bit from PPP to something that's new right now.
What you got?
I got a new acronym for y'all called ICE.
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 Oh, you ain't talking about the ICE, like what that was down in Florida? Was it Florida or something? They were doing them drugs. It was called ICE.
Well, you talking about the drugs? See, it's a lot of stuff. You got ICE, and then you got immigration. But now they didn't.
Oh yeah, the immigration.
They done hijacked this thing for something else. Now they think it's just a household name. I don't know who died and made it a household name, but they not even like writing it out anymore. Well, now they're talking about ICE is the internal combustion engine.
ICE,
and
ICE, baby.
They're saying it's going away. And they're saying that they already done signed the death certificate.
They already signed it.
They already saying when it's going away.
Oh man, when is it going away?
So basically, what I'm looking at right here is the European Commission, folks in Europe. They're saying that they are going to ban internal combustion engines by 2035. By 2035, ain't no more internal combustion engines.
So they banned
for
it.
y'all folks out here. That's gas engines. Any non-EV car, non-electric car, nah, you
It's
can't ride
banned.
it no more.
That's
It's
realistic, though. That's realistic.
So, you might hear about it. You might say, okay, that's over in Europe. That's over in Europe. Hold on a second. We got some American companies already starting to chime in. So we got people like Ford already. Ford is already saying that they're not going to sell. They're only going to sell EVs in Europe by 2030. Now that's big because the world is their market right now. They sell cars not just in North America, but everywhere. So then now you've got other places like Volvo. They're saying that they're going to phase out gas powered cars by 2040. Then you got Volkswagen. Well, yeah, Volkswagen saying same thing, 2035. I mean, General Motors is saying that they're going to stop building polluting vehicles by 2035.
Man,
they done signed a death certificate on it. So right now, you might be looking at cars on the lots right now. This might be the last set.
Yeah.
So you might not be able to get another V8 because they already trying to phase out the V8s and make everything V6s. So in the next 5 years, some people have already stopped making V8s.
Right.
So
hey man, you're gonna have people in the backyard. You know how they do moonshining and stuff like that. You're gonna have people building illegal motors. They're gonna have them V8s and V12s in the back, and they're gonna be like, man, you want one of these, boy? It's gonna be the new black market, boy. You heard it first right here, man.
All them people gonna be telling on themselves. I mean, can you imagine some people though? People like the sound of it. That naturally aspirated engine. It's just a sound to it. It's a feel to it. And I know it's gonna be some idiots that go out here and try to put them damn mufflers on some EV cars just so they can.
They gonna
EV,
say,
they don't make no noise. Hey, they probably had like a microphone or something like that, like them horns.
Wire through it.
Amplify the sound so it sounds
they're gonna have to make it be like how they were playing them games during COVID, where they just gonna have to pump in some noise, because that's the only way that you're gonna be able to hear that. Because you're gonna stomp it right now and it's gonna say nothing. Silent.
I like to I know I'm going fast, but I like to hear, I like to feel. And just the sound, not necessarily the exhaust, but the engine. I like to feel that power.
Hey,
man,
I'm telling you, hey.
The only thing is, that short time span before it kicks in, when it gets that very small time when you hit the gas.
that lag.
Yeah, that's what scares me. I don't know how they're gonna fix that, because I feel like that's gonna be a thing too.
I kept reading on this. They said, it's coming, but there's still some tweaks that they need to make.
Okay.
Now I'm reading this about oh my goodness, General Motors. This is breaking news here. They're saying that owners of the 2017 to 2019 Bolt EV, they telling y'all not to park your cars inside.
Cause that thing gonna blow up.
Or charge them unattended.
Oh snap!
Overnight.
Them boys, man.
They saying they starting to go up in flames.
Oh snap! Hey, so I wonder if that's one of the reasons why I see so many cars on fire over here in Atlanta.
Man,
I've never seen so many cars on fire a day in my life. Like it's like a normal thing. Like you ride and you just see a car on fire, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a car on fire. Like I never thought that I would ride on the interstate and feel like that was normal.
I mean, it might be happening more.
What's that? What they say is happening? Like, what is happening? Like,
You talking about for
I
the
mean,
ones
it's
that I'm
different
seeing?
stuff.
Yeah, I've been noticing that as well, but I don't know.
For the ones I'm seeing, I have no idea. It just looked like somebody driving and then boom, it just caught on fire. But I'm assuming that people not doing oil changes or something. I don't know what's going on with these cars.
Hey, it is that,
You got some people out here that do some wild stuff.
that friction. They be like, wait, I thought it came with oil when I got it.
I gotta change it at all. I was supposed to change it this when.
Wait, you mean I got to change it?
Nah, you don't. You just need to get you a whole another car though.
Hey, it's some people who don't know that oil ain't supposed to be black like that.
Hey, they think that's what it's supposed to look like. They looking at that, they like, ooh, this oil good. Look how black it is, man. This some rich oil.
Yeah, it's rich.
That bad boy about to blow up something. But
Man,
hey,
I
at least you
changed
ain't
my
got to worry
oil
about
last
the
week.
oil catching on. But I mean, with the lithium ion batteries. But so I was looking at something. They were saying that the lithium metal batteries were about to come back out because see, they use lithium ion now, and they say lithium metal is supposed to be better. But the thing is, I think like back in the day, it was a little bit more expensive. I think it's still now it's a little bit more expensive, but I think the price point has come down a lot more. But they say that it's supposed to be superior than lithium ion, and there's some people out here that's actually doing a lot of research and stuff on this lithium metal battery. That's something else to look at too. But then you already know, like we had talked about before, Neo has all those new battery swap stations. So that's still something that's being deployed as well too. And then we also had a fuel cells. So it's still so much more.
What is the energy sector doing right now? Y'all looked at it lately?
So energy sector right now, OPEC plus, and so basically Saudi Arabia and UAE, they just came to an agreement. I think they're gonna I think they're gonna increase the output. So that's basically making the oil prices dip right now because I just opened up a position in some oil companies, Valero. I like the Valero where it is now, and they've been sliding. I took it like close to this bottom. It's still sliding a little bit, but it's looking like it's catching itself now. So I might have jumped the gun just a tad bit, but at the same time, it's still looking like a pretty good trade to take. So I know for a fact oil has come down these past few days just because of that, and I've seen it directly in stock that I've been eyeing. And that's why I ended up getting in on it because it came down so much.
Oh yeah, that renewable trying to take it away.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
the renewable one's been doing though. What they've been doing though, the renewable energy. So
I like Ride. I've been talking about Ride with our premium people for a couple days now, and today was the day it went up 10%. So I'm thinking this thing is going to continue to go a little higher too. I haven't really looked too much at it.
I think with
after I saw
Ride,
it.
that's one of the ones I've been tracking. I got excited when I saw that 10%, and I saw it on my ticker too. But man, Ride's been taking a beating these last 2 weeks, so it's almost like when somebody say that it's on sale or something like that, but it's because basically they had already doubled the price.
Yeah.
But in this instance, Ride has been on so much of a decline lately where it got all the way down to like $6 and something,
Yeah.
whatever. So even that 10% increase is still at a low point. It was more so of a recovery, so much of a sharp decrease, but it was like a little bit of a recovery for that 10%.
Yeah.
A lot of those the whole EV sector has been on a slide lately.
Yeah. The thing is, everybody got too over exuberant about it last year. The thing ran crazy last year. You got to think about that. So now what it's doing is it's correcting. Yeah, it's correcting itself now. It jumped up way too heavy last year. And to be honest, that's why Tesla, it's moving up, but it's not moving like it was. Because, I mean, this thing was like going crazy last year. You got to remember that a lot of people were just sitting at home They had extra money from the stimulus and from all these other checks and unemployment and things of that nature. All that stuff was coming into account last year. You're sitting at home not doing too much, and you're sitting here probably watching CNBC, or if you got on any type of social media and you saw that any of this stuff was running and how people were making money, then that of course drew you to the stock market. You put that money in, and that's why we saw a lot of that stuff going the way that we did too. In my opinion, retail can move the market, and they can move it enough, but they still don't have the buying power that they really, really need to really move the market. Now, if they focus on just one stock,
I see when it came back to this again. I see when it came back to this again about the retail can move the market or not.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, they can definitely move the market, though. I'm not saying that they can't move the market. They can move the market. And if they focus in on like one stock, for sure they can move that market. But to say that they're going to consistently always be market participants that's moving the market, and this is the reason why, it's because these retailers can't, that's not going to be the case. You got BlackRock that's out here that has assets under management $1 trillion. Who do you know that has $1 trillion?
I mean, I had to go check my account. I don't know if it's hit that level yet.
But beyond my boy right here, who else you know with $1 trillion? It ain't even companies hardly with that. So it's like, with that being said, I mean, that you can't even compete with that.
That's an important
and that's just
lesson.
one. That's just one asset firm. That's just one money management firm. We're not talking about the rest of these hedge funds and all these other guys, like, and all these other sophisticated investors and all that stuff that have home offices and do it by themselves. So, I mean, yeah, it sounds good that we go in and we, break it on it, break the thing on, break the pretty much the game that they're playing on this one stock, but we're not gonna be able to do that on everything.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Hey, but they gonna come back again.
Oh, for sure. That's the thing. And that's the fun part about it, is the fact that you just have to find out which one they're attacking next.
Right. The future, our whole future or whatever. I mean, you heard the article I was just reading about is EV. So we know everything is moving towards this. And then you got to look at supply chain with the infrastructure or whatever. They're saying like every 60 kilometers, they're going to be putting in charging stations. Every 180 kilometers or whatever, they're going to be putting in hydrogen stations, filling stations.
Okay.
So all that stuff, that infrastructure has to be put in place prior to 2035 for that to be successful.
For sure.
I wonder how they'll mandate that.
And I mean, it's just going to be the same way as how they had to build out all these gas stations and things for these cars. Because at first, when they first came up with the Model T, I mean, how many gas stations do we have? People didn't even realize a car was going to even be made. So gas station was obsolete. Nobody even thought about a gas station. So, I mean, it's just going to, and then like with the assets that we have now and the people that's like so adamant about doing certain things and having certain positions and building certain things and just spending money. I mean, it's so much money being circulated right now that it's going to be a whole lot faster. And the way that they can build things is going to be a whole lot faster of a growth now than it was back then. Like, they can probably pop up 10, 20, maybe even 50 of these stations a day,
Yep.
That's bad.
I mean, I don't even think they need like new land because, I mean,
man, all these gas stations gonna do is just start implementing. The gas station is gonna start installing electric pumps. So now you got half of it electric pumps, half of it gas, and then once more gas come off, you switch out a few of these more for electric pumps.
And you can pretty much put them anywhere because think about it.
That's what I would do. I mean,
already have electric feeds from the grid already, so that electricity that's coming in, you just tap out from that feed that's coming into the into the box or whatever, and you got power coming from the grid right there. You can go ahead and start doing like hybrid gas stations right now. So that's
what I'm saying.
Like, I don't know, fuel and then diesel You can have regular fuel, diesel, and electric.
Exactly. So I don't know if that's an idea that these guys like BP, Exxon, Shell, all these guys, Chevron.
We just wrote their business plan right there.
Exactly. We just told them what to do. Like if they don't do it, then I mean that's on them. But we just told them what to do because you got to be adaptive.
And I want my money before Saturday because I need to throw it.
We'll teach you how to trade and write your business plan.
Exactly.
Hey, see, you mentioned that on another episode too. About, the gas companies probably gonna be the ones that take control of this whole thing.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. The same way today that all these startup electric vehicles are coming up. Guess what happens to startup companies a majority of the time in tech spaces, like especially in tech spaces, they get bought out. Exactly. So what makes you think that all these little small ones that's popping up like Go EV or Canoe rather, the name of it is Canoe.
Yeah, some big outfit like GM, the people who already have
they got all the money
already out there. It's better for them to go ahead and get purchased, get bought from like a GM or Ford or somebody like that. I mean, it's a seamless transition at that point. And then that way, Ford or GM, they don't have to worry about losing money trying to get that expertise. You just bring that expertise in-house and it's a win-win for both. You use my brand, you use everything that I have, and we'll incorporate your knowledge base in here, and we all gonna live happily ever after, make money, and go to the strip club every weekend. Let's get it.
Do you think these big companies will really cut them in, or is it going to be, or it'll just be a seamless merger?
I won't necessarily say it's always seamless because at some point it's like, okay, well, we got 1,000 engineers. Y'all have 1,000 engineers. Do we really need 2,000 engineers to do everything here? That's the ugly truth about it. The same thing for on the finance side and everything. Some things can be meshed together, but or maybe it could just be a whole thing of you continue to do what you're doing, but we just rebrand everything and you just under our umbrella. Obviously there are different types of mergers that take place,
Yeah, they could just be a majority owner and then just let them still operate how they are.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Kia, y'all know Kia trying to step the game up. They done did a little new logo now.
They refreshed. Hey, they better refresh and make some electric cars.
Yeah.
They better. That's the next thing that they got to do. Everybody else talking about it. I don't think I've seen anything about Kia saying they're gonna make some electric cars.
I hadn't seen that, but what's that car that they have? Is it a K5 or what's the name of that car?
Yeah.
Well, I've seen the Stinger too. Like
I think it's the K5
and it's a K5. I was behind a Stinger yesterday. I'm like pulling up on it, like, what is that? I thought it was an Audi or a Jaguar or something. I pulled up on it, I was like, this thing kind of nice. It was a Stinger. Same thing, a K5 pulled up. I'm at the gas station. Everybody looking at that thing like that thing was smooth. And I'm like, damn, that's a Kia.
Exactly.
You heard of the Nero? I guess that's a new one that Kia's coming out with too.
Hey, they said they cashing in right now because they ain't got no electricity plans.
Well, they got V8.
Right. Hey, they better not be rolling out too many plans. They're gonna be they gonna be out of business soon.
Hey, you know how you go to the 4th of July fireworks and then like at the end is the spectacular and they just shoot all the fireworks at once. That's what they doing, man. They said, man, we hitting you with this, because we ain't making no more cars, baby. We out.
You gonna go get that brand new K5, that brand new Stinger and everything. You be bragging to everybody. But then when it's time for you to go to the gas station, you gonna realize ain't no more gas stations. So
hey, you gonna have to have you an oil well in the back of your house. Hey, and you gonna have to hope that you can drive that thing, because if it's illegal to drive that bad boy, then shoot, hey, they gonna hear you coming. They gonna hear you coming. Because everything gonna be quiet. Everybody just gonna be riding around. You ain't gonna have no interstate noise in there.
Weird.
It's just gonna be. That's it.
They gonna be selling kits to like dampen the noise so your car don't make no sound. if you still want your regular car, you know, they're gonna have to like soundproof it.
And they gonna give you a silencer.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all think they gonna start banning them? Y'all think they gonna ban them after a while?
In Europe, yes, that the answer.
Yeah, they
is
gonna
yes.
get banned. So with that being said, hey, you gonna have to put some on that car, man. They gonna hear you
I mean,
coming.
they don't necessarily have to ban them, but hey, all they got to do is start closing the gas stations. But then the bigger question is, what are the gas companies gonna do? If
I
there's
just
no
told
more
you, they're gonna have to
demand,
get in on that energy. They're gonna have to start selling that electricity.
They're gonna have some solar panels, put some solar panels up.
but all of this gas that's gonna be sitting here, what are you gonna do with it now?
They gonna
What's the
sell it, and
platform?
they gonna be like Kia. They gonna boom, 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 boom. They gonna do the
Sell it.
finale, and then it's
Sell
out.
it to who? What fool would buy it now? If ain't nobody else gonna use it.
No, what I'm saying is they gonna get it to that 2035 mark. They gonna stop making it in 2034, and then they gonna run out, and then everybody just gonna be messed up. They gonna run out before 2035.
They gonna make it run out, so
They gonna run out before 2035.
Hey, that would be the smart thing to do.
They gonna produce just enough, and it's gonna get right there to that. We might run out about a month or two before.
Man, I'm finna make sure I'm finna go out either this year, next year, and buy me. I'm gonna buy me like a V8 or a V12. It's hard
Hey,
to
I know
find
one thing.
V12 now.
I know one thing. They making they gonna make sure that everybody goes and buy a new car. I know that much. Because the thing is, you gotta think about it.
They better drop the price.
If I'm not gonna be able to drive this thing anymore, like I have to go buy another car. Like I'm not gonna be able to move around if I don't get another car.
Get some kind of credit or something. Sure, they
Man, this is America, man. They gonna say go buy another car.
They giving people children credit now. Just for having kids.
That's because you were early adopter.
Every month.
Hey, they gonna tell you.
Get a car.
They gonna tell you, hey man, this is the law now, so you have to do it. So we ain't finna give you no credit for doing what you gotta do now.
United States,
because you choose to do it. That's why, and they trying to get people to do it. That's why they giving you that credit now. But once it's mandatory, man, that credit gone, man.
Yeah, young folks gonna keep on, baby, and now they getting us all softened up, and then they gonna pull it off from everybody.
Hey,
right.
The same way they thought they was gonna keep getting that unemployment, boy.
Yeah.
They said, "Ooh, we getting that 600 on top of the unemployment." Ripped off. Oh man, what they doing with it now? How many people got that money now, man?
Scat pack, and now this thing comes into play. Now you just ruined the whole dream.
Hey, but look, y'all know it's a real thing going on though. Like why they give the children credit for a month now? Because kids
I saw that. They started that on Wednesday?
Yeah, look, kids was at school not saying they ain't eating at home, saying they ain't eating right. So they actually just started to put it out there so that kids can be able to eat and have, grow up in.
What you mean? I thought they was out. I thought, how's that different from the free lunch program?
Hey, free lunch don't mean what go on at home. What about dinner? What about supper when you get home?
Oh, so that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean? Like,
so that's why they're giving out the money, because they said that they don't eat at the house. Period.
It's really been a thing going on with kids being in power, like not being able to have everything that they need at the home. Like it's been a report on that. There's been a thing going on.
Man, I need to school mine to tell him what to say.
Go in there and say, man, I ain't eating nothing, sir. I went in and I ate a ham sandwich, the same ham sandwich for 2 days.
Now that they have found a way
tell them it's your dream to eat steak. You would do anything.
Sir,
if I could just have a hot meal, that would make my day.
That's what these kids been saying, y'all. I'm telling you, go look on the news. Look at the news clip. They got kids on there saying,
"Hey, get on there, man. A grilled cheese would be so amazing."
Tell them I study better when I eat steak.
Hey, that's crazy though. I didn't know they was out there telling the teachers that, man.
Man, they out there, man. I don't know what they tell them. Some kids out here really ain't got it like that.
Yeah.
So guess what? I know some folks. They just feed their kids anything.
Anything, bro.
Listen here, don't be putting my business out there on TV, man.
A kid don't hey, a child don't gotta have no real stuff. They don't gotta have.
I told you that in confidence.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm happy. Hey, all I'm saying, I'm happy for it. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy for the kid getting extra money. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, now you gotta hope that they gonna buy them some food, man. Them folk gonna use that money and get them some more J's. Hey, no, they gonna go get the V12 that Jerome talking about.
Man, I'm for real about this.
Or they gonna put some money down on the casino, man. You know they gotta hit the casino. You gotta jump on the bus, ride the bus to the casino, man.
I'm putting up the extra money to forget a 3-year lease. I'm trying to do like the 3-month lease, 6-month lease. I'm trying to go out there and drive every car I want to drive. Okay. I'm leasing cars for 3 months. One day y'all gonna see me in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see me in the Lambo. Y'all gonna see me in the Beam. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm finna go on a joyride, a farewell.
You gonna be like Jay Leno Garage around this thing.
Hey, nah, I ain't trying to keep them.
Full throttle.
I ain't trying to keep them.
Man, that's sad for some of these collector cars. Now you can think about, damn, that's gonna put a whole lot.
Hey, them thing, hey, because you ain't gonna be able to drive them. You ain't gonna have nothing to crank this thing up with. You just got a whole bunch of worthless cars now.
People gonna be looking at the cars y'all driving now, like we look at the damn Flintstone car.
They gonna be like, "Whoa, you really drove that?"
Hey, it doesn't float. It don't float.
What it? Gas? You guys put gas?
You'll never know. You'll never know. That's crazy.
Why does it sound like that? Why does it blah 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 blah? What is that?
So loud.
Yeah, they gonna be asking some crazy questions. You already know.
They ain't loud, bro.
They gonna act like, well, they ain't gonna act. They haven't seen anything like that, to be honest.
Okay, so y'all talking about the battery power and stuff. What's up with the hydrogen? When last time y'all heard something with the hydrogen energy?
Hydrogen?
Hydrogen.
Yeah, hydrogen fuel cells.
Hey, y'all know they had their first hydrogen flight. Hydrogen powered flight.
Man, I heard they're trying to do electricity too for the flights. They're trying to do like
to
real short-term flights.
The 100th flight. I ain't trying to get in on that first one or the second one or the 10th.
You got to be the first, man. If you ain't first, you last.
All right, Ricky Bobby.
They did 2-hour test flights on there. Hydrogen fuel cell.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you was about to tell me Virgin Galactic did that.
Did it again.
We ain't gonna talk about Virgin Galactic right now.
Man, I'm so mad with them right now. That's some bull they've been doing. Like, how you gonna be down 4 days in a row off of good news?
Hey,
that's crazy.
Because the news wasn't about that, man. I keep trying to tell you.
At its finest.
I keep trying to tell y'all, man.
Hey, that flight
all that
money. Nothing.
Hey, that man went out of space. Hey, when they found out he only went 58 miles instead of 60 miles, they said, "Oh, he can go out of space for real," and they tanked that thing. Ooh.
I mean, the internet is terrible. There's just some bullies out there. People ain't never been in a plane before talking trash about him. He ain't really go up that high.
Hey, he went 58 miles, man. He ain't go 60. The definition of space is 60 miles, man. I talked to one of my space friends. He said 60 miles is what you consider space, and they went like 58.
Man.
Hey, he went high enough to float, damn it.
Yeah, they went to zero gravity. They did go to zero gravity. Can't deny that they went to zero gravity.
That gravity hit it heavy.
I tell you what, did he go high enough to the point where he could see that iconic shot of the Earth? Probably not.
I don't know. He just went 58 miles.
For that reason, I'm out.
He ain't take a selfie.
Hey, you might have to go with Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos might go further.
Yeah, he gonna go 59.
Hey, if you and I already made it out there to like zero gravity, though, I don't see why you can't just keep going.
Well, he was catching flack about how much was it? Like $100 million or whatever. And people were saying like you spent $100 million on it was basically just like a pride thing, just to show people how much money you had. And it's like that money could have been better spent on problems down here on earth or whatever. And he's like, I agree with you that rich people that have an obligation. He's like, I agree that 90% of our money should be spent on problems on earth, but I still feel like a portion of that should be spent on investing in space on exploration. So I mean, and then what really caused it to tank, or what the narrative that they're trying to say was the $500 million sell-off. But people, they get scared when they hear sell-off. But I think that it was a panic move, because this sell-off here, this isn't a company that's saying, hey, we got to sell off because we're trying to take our money and run because we don't have a future. This sell-off is more so should be viewed as a fundraiser, because remember, we still have to remember that Virgin Galactic is still the only company that that's been FAA approved. They did this sell-off so that they can raise capital, so that it's for growth, for them to be able to purchase the technology and really to be able to expand this. So in the next few years, they're going to be able to offer this on a consistent basis to everyone. I mean, it just sucks that it's sitting here at $31 right now when it was just that damn 61. But at the same time,
$1, cuz it went back up and down to $61 3 times.
Hey, the thing
is, man. But that deal, boy, I caught him yesterday. I should have listened to myself, because yesterday I jumped in and I bought a put or whatever. Then I got a put for, I got it for $33. Then I saw something else, another flashing light, so I went to go jump somewhere else. And then of course this thing actually did go down below 31. I would have had a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, you should have put the nice put on there. You already done took your money. You see that? You done hit it. You done wore it out.
It's right.
Hey, y'all know I go too short every now and then, boy.
Hey,
no more. Trying to drain a dry.
That was my that was my plan. I was gonna ride it till the wheels fell off, until it hit rock bottom. As soon as that bad boy go up, I'm gonna make money going back up on it too. Heck, yesterday when they had that little market sell off yesterday, boy, I started to have like 5 contracts on a put and 5 contracts on the call. I was gonna make me some money.
Hey,
well, you sitting on some straddles over there, boy.
Yeah, right. On the show.
Hey, set that straddle up, man, and just gonna go for the gusto.
Ain't bad for that play for them. That's not bad for those guys, especially.
But oh my God, I'm looking at, and I told y'all in the Telegram today, TSM had earnings. Oh my gosh, that earnings was right. They actually had a good earnings call. They beat their estimate, and it tanked 6% today.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. You got to think about it, man.
They manufacturing a lot of new companies, not more than they had. I mean, they always had a lot of companies down Foxconn, but they just keep on rolling.
But
they got the
brand. Said, like, I'm seeing all kind of good stuff, and they're thinking that really, but it wasn't just TSM, it was NVIDIA. It was a lot of people that went down in the chip space. But they said some positive things on that call, though. They were saying that this chip shortage is going to be short-lived for them, because the demand is still up, and like their sales momentum has still carried through this chip shortage.
Jeez.
So I mean, they're really,
but they're the world's largest. Like, they're the most important semiconductor company out here. Like, they are the foundry. Like, if they don't make it, nobody makes it. So they are like the most important player out here.
Them boys.
So I'm in it. I'm holding it overnight or whatever. I jumped in. I mean, it started out this morning at 125, went all the way down. The lowest point today was at 116, 27. I jumped in at like 117 on the dot. It's that one. The ask on it is at 118 right now. It closed at 117.53. So if it bounced overnight, like I would like it to, I will wake up a very happy man tomorrow morning.
And you already know what we say about them pre-market markups.
Talking trash. Well, I will cash in or cash out on that pre-market markup. I will snatch my money and run before they take it back down.
Hey, I was about to say, take the pump.
You
and then buy it again for a contract that don't expire until next week. And I'm making both ways. Give me my money. I need my strip club money.
But you
in the market in every different way.
That's right.
all the ways.
You better know how to get it different ways in this market.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to. You can't just have one way. You got one way, man. You're gonna be really screwed. One way, man. One way trading is going to be terrible.
One way to trade, boy. You might as well just hand your money to me.
Yeah, you don't even understand. You ain't got no strategy if you doing that. You don't even understand how the market work. This thing don't just go straight up.
All these people that give y'all resources like Hack the Market,
Right?
Just take advantage of it. You know, it's all love. We can eat. Everybody eat bread.
Oh yeah, I see me when as soon as pretty much anytime I jump in something, I'm on Telegram. I mean, I didn't put my order in. As soon as I put my order in, I'm on the keyboard. Hey, I just jumped in TSM. Hey, this is what I'm looking at. I'm about to get out. I'm about to get in.
Yep.
You know,
Same way with me too.
Yeah.
Same way with me too.
Because I got all these indicators. I look at this stuff like I know what that perfect storm looks like when I'm checking. I got my indicators and I'm cross-referencing everything. I said, oh, look at that right there. Look at that right there. I'm looking at a smoking volcano right now, and I know it's about to erupt. I'd rather get in on the ground floor. And guess what? Even if I'm wrong, if I got a day trade right there, that's like me having one in the head already, gun already caught. Ain't losing no money, no safety,
nothing.
Soon as it look like he's trying to go bad, I ain't lost no money. I'm gonna be upset with myself if I didn't have my money just right there, ready to take off.
Yep.
You lose.
Yeah,
you sit
for sure. You do.
Study long, study wrong. You gotta make fast decisions when the bullets are flying, because then you're gonna be sitting there talking about, oh man, I should have got in. If I would have put my money up, I would have made $3,000. But you didn't. You gotta act on it.
But you didn't though.
Hey, all I gotta say on that for the people, man, you know, usually those momentum push moves, they're not gonna sit there a long time. Usually it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like stuff like that, like TSM.
You want to get in.
Yeah, this not like an IPO that doesn't have any history. Like, you know, before I make a decision to jump in, I'm looking at stuff that moves. Like, this is $100 stock right here. $100 stocks do not move pennies a day; they move dollars a day. And we know that stocks that move dollars a day make lots of dollars for me and you. You know what I'm saying? Especially
you know it. You know it.
Whatever you make money on options for the, you know, this is the amount that you make per dollar move on it. And ones that heavy movers, those ones that move $5 or $10 a day, those are the ones you're gonna make money off of.
Oh yeah,
exactly. Man, I'm still taming Big C right now. I got in on it on the low. It's kind of playing around with me right now, but I see kind of like what it's doing right now. And see, I like to look at those long-term charts every now and then, look at those monthlies and those weeklies. And I see what it's doing, so I'm actually gonna be rolling some options over probably and all that stuff. I'm gonna stay with this Big C.
One thing that I need to do a little bit more research on. How expensive is it, or in terms of relative cost, is it cheaper to just exit that position and then buy another one for the next week, or is it cheaper to stay in it and roll it over?
It depends. It depends on where you are. So Yeah, I mean that right there, I really can't say like it's a right or wrong. It depends. That's like it depends.
Hold the pull back. Some people don't hold the pull back. I don't like holding the pull back.
Sometimes rolling up. Me personally, I never roll it over though, because I want to get back in at a ideal place that I feel is good. And sometimes you're not really going to get that by rolling it over, you know? So I usually just close it out and then just open a brand new position because I want to make sure that I'm getting in where I want to get in and not having to roll it over and have to worry about exiting and getting in at like the same point. Like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I like to get in position where I'm like 50 cents to $1 within my strike or whatever. I love high probability trades that are like almost at the money. You know, if I can afford them or whatever. That's what I try to do. Cause like once I put my money up, I want it to be almost a guarantee. Like, oh nah,
Yeah,
you finna hit my strike.
Right.
for sure. So let me ask y'all this, man. Y'all got any what y'all picks are for the day?
Well, obviously, for me, let me give you some of mine. For tomorrow, I get some of my shorter term plays that I got. A couple of them. I give you some big names. Nvidia, heck of a deal today. You know, all the chip companies. Nvidia took a dip. TSM took a dip today. Nvidia, oh my goodness, they went from $7.99 all the way down to $7.53. And I know y'all saying, why are you quoting me on this expensive stock? You know, you have options. Pun intended. You can't use options to try to get in on it. Granted, options would be expensive too, but I mean, you can use things like vertical options to be able to get in at a cheaper price than normal. But you're definitely gonna get a lot of movement on that. Other things that really dropped today that I like the buy-in points, the entry points at are Snowflake, Salesforce. Snowflake is
that was an IPO, wasn't it?
SNOW. Yeah, that was that's a relatively new stock. What's another? I saw another one today that really, really, really caught my eye. Oh, I gotta find it. Of course, Micron. Staying with that theme went down. God, I'm scared of this one. But RCL, Royal Caribbean.
Nah, I won't be messing with. Hey, short. You better short that bad boy.
The only reason I won't touch it because of the narrative that I know about it. But boy, it's tempting because I see it's come down to a very solid support level that it hit today. That right there is a high risk, high reward play right there. You need to be advanced to try to get in on that one. And I definitely wouldn't say that would be a long-term move. That would really be a short-term smash and grab. I'm taking my money right now. Two other ones that we we talked about keeping track of certain stocks. Ones that we tracked last year, Penn and DraftKings. They're in good position right now and good buying opportunities right now. Those are some great long-term holds like Penn. I was just looking at that one earlier today. In March, Penn got up to 142. Today it's down to $67.
That's good.
You said what it is? What'd you say? Which one was it?
Penn.
PENN. Yeah, it looks like it.
The other one I saw support on GCO. They were down in there and they looked like they were forming a pretty decent movement. I think they were at 57. So they're a little less cheaper.
Oh, I got one more. I'm sorry. I really got 15 more. But one I was looking at this weekend I started to draw it up and chart it. Y'all know I sent out a chart on Oxygen, but one that I saw after that, oh my god, QSM. Wait. Not that one, not that one. I got TSM on my brain. Just QS.
US. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I got three I'm gonna share with y'all.
140 all the way down to 20. That's all I'm gonna say. It was at 140. It's at 20. It's at $23 right now. And I see something that I like. People within the organization, our clients, y'all gonna see this.
That's a sheesh.
Insider.
Right, that's a hitter.
Insider.
So I like really I think I got 4. I'm playing off one that you shared with me, Raheem. So the one that you shared with me, I like that rail. I like that rail that you shared with me. I started looking back at that one. I started doing a little bit more digging. I was like, oh yeah, I like that one. So I got rail. I like another one called Curl F. Curl F is is one of the marijuana stocks. So it's something outside of like Tilray and all of that stuff that you can get into. Looking pretty nice on that one. I also like what is it? I like what's the name of it? Valera. Valera Energy. I like Valera Energy and Big C. Big Commerce. I'm out.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, was it okay?
I have my supports and like I said, support on GCO. I was looking at some retail stuff. I mean, that was just me looking at me some business. I like them what they'll roll out in the future. And what was the third one?
Okay. Well, shoot, y'all know I keep a bank in my pocket. Call me Heen Fargo. Yeah. Fargo, man. Hey, Will Fargo had this big, some bad stuff going on, but guess what? I got some intuition that they price still gonna go up. That they stock price still going up.
Oh yeah, it's still gonna go up right now. Hey, they took a stupid dip in 2020. But that thing came right back to where they're supposed to be at right now. It's like the perfect V-shaped recovery that you would want to see. If you look at that thing on a monthly, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And this thing gonna go higher. I'm with you, man.
Hey, I got that joker. I got a year contract on that one.
Good Lord. Boy, you rich.
Hey, but you guys remember I was telling y'all, like, when this thing had jumped down to $20-something, I was telling everybody to buy this thing. I was telling everybody,
I made some money off of it.
I said, man, it's no way that you let Wells Fargo get to $20 and you don't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
This is easily a $50 to $60 stock.
Yeah, I see that V you talking about, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Yeah. Well, we want to encourage everybody to head over to hackthemarketstrading.com. It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. That right there, you can head over to there. You can get yourself a free account from over there. If you want a little bit more access, you want to know a little bit more about what we're talking about, you want to see the charts that we're looking at, you want to make money like how we do, go ahead and sign up for that premium subscription. Then go ahead and follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, one thing I do want to say is your beloved OnlyFans, Jerome. It ain't finna be the same OnlyFans no more, because they're trying to go public. So all that X-rated stuff that they have on there is long gone. It's bye-bye.
I need to talk to Charles about that.
So you gonna have to find you another website, Jerome.
Gotta talk to Charles. Charles, you came up. Charles, where you at, Charles?
Gotta find you another one. I just had to let you know that, Jerome. So you can't go on OnlyFans no more thinking that you're gonna find that. You might find it for a few more weeks, but it is gonna be goodbye, because they're trying to get value for $1 billion, man.
Listen here. Sex sells.
But you ain't finna get institutions and pensions and all that stuff to buy into anything like that.
Oh yeah, that's a
Bet you
restricted.
will. I
That's
bet
what
you will. Hey, they the ones funding the strip clubs.
They not finna be put on paper doing that though.
Oh, you ain't paying for Come Rocket.
Hey, I just know that they ain't finna get put on paper doing that. So
Yeah, I call a spade a spade.
hey,
Somebody else paid, not them.
hey, Wells Fargo and he ain't Fargo. I'm with you, man. We finna just make some money off Wells Fargo, man.
They the reason why Pink Pony and Cheetah don't show up on your bill when you swipe your card. Cause they gonna spend their money on it. They just don't want everybody to know.
Exactly.
You
So that's
said
why
they
they not
don't
gonna
show up
invest
on
in
the
that
bill.
company.
Right. No.
Okay, I ain't know that one, Nigel. You put me on game, don't show up.
Man, I'm telling you what, I can put y'all on some real game. What y'all? I need to shut my mouth. Hey, mama, how you doing?
Well, you so stupid. Hey, we're gonna holler at everybody though. We'll see everybody next week on Monday. So I hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Hopefully you made some money, and hopefully you can throw some money like Jerome gonna do this weekend.
Oh, like we doing? All y'all coming?
Oh yeah, I'm coming. I don't think I want to
Let's
throw my
go.
money though, unless I hit about 10 bands.